Kaboom! Was really good, family. Was really good. Hey, listen, I'm out here, I'm out here. Listen, hopefully, inshallah, to all my Muslims out there, we're going to do some live shows tonight. But it's really good, family. I'm really doing this video, because I was watching my brother Road to Jannah's channel. I love, most people don't realize, I actually like the brother Road to Jannah, I don't know if he knows it or not. I like him, because I like hearing the thoughts of young black men, so vividly and so, so freely, because he's so very open, speaking his mind. If he's going through certain problems and issues or going through something, you can kind of see the changes and the struggles and whatever's going on in his life, you can see it. And I'm like, I love that type of vibe there, It's very enthralling to see. So shout outs to Road to Jannah, innit? Shout outs to Road to Jannah, But he, I was watching a few of his last videos, and he was saying some very intriguing things to me. Well, saying few intriguing things, and to me, I was like, okay, that's interesting. That's very, very, very interesting. Very interesting. So I'm going to just quickly discuss that. And hopefully, again, tonight, I told you we're going to do a show tonight. The Medicine Man, Medicine Man is going to be live with us tonight. We're going to break down some information. So please stay tuned to that. I know I was going to do a show yesterday, but unfortunately, you know what happens when you're a bit tired and you've eaten some food and you're going to just fall asleep. Man, like teaching, my mind has been on you, teach, no homo. My mind has been on you, hard body, I'm like, yo, what's going on with my brother? I need to tolerate him. So shout out to you, teach. PL was good, family. So what was I gonna say? So I was watching this channel, and he's talking about Islam is basically, will change black people's lives. Basically, it's a solution. He's always there calling people, inviting people to Islam, which is good. I don't have nothing wrong against that. I applaud that. Do what you have to do. Like, you've got such a strong faith and conviction. I applaud you for doing those things. But at the same time, please provide some, how can I put it? Solutions. Provide some solutions, like you're talking this great talk and I'm with you, my brother. Well, provide some solutions, because you can't just simply say, I'm inviting you to Islam, and Islam is the way, and the Quran or the message is for the whole of mankind. And me, I can be battling with that all day long if I chose to, but I look past it. I'm like, okay, cool. Now, drop some solutions, drop some valid solutions. I want to hear what you got to say, because if you're saying one thing has solutions, or one thing can fix the problem, or can change black people's lives and so forth, produce something that can say, what, my religion teaches me to marry. Let's just say marry. My religion teaches me to marry. If black people married, or black men married the women that they're sleeping with, therefore the family unit will stick together, and they will have black women, or the child would have a strong, positive black role model in their lives, and they're less likely to be involved with crimes and so forth. And I'll be applauding. I'll be like, yeah, strong, my brother, strong. I like that. But unfortunately, there is never no solution. It's just like, yep. Learn about Islam, find about Islam. Islam is the truth. Don't look at Muslims, for Islam. Look at Islam for Islam. It's like, fam, that's not helping me. You've already told me Muslims are a bad representative of Islam. Therefore, well, basically, that's what you're telling me. Because if I shouldn't look at Muslims as what should be the representative of Islam, then you're already telling me that they're clearly not ambassadors. There's clearly something wrong with them. So cool, we're going to look past Muslims, and we're going to go straight to Islam, the system itself, which clearly is not working for Muslims. But let's just pretend we're not seeing that, and let's look at Islam itself. That's what you're basically telling me. And I'm like, I hear you, but give me the solutions. Give me the solutions. So, shouts to you for trying. At least you're trying to say something, but it's not productive. It's not productive at all. I see other Muslims, always talking Islam is the solution to, can I talk about Islam in a G circle? Basically, it's I don't know how Jedi and them lot are running their thing in it. It's not me. But if you're gonna do that, please give me some solutions. Give me some real valid solutions. Can be okay, yeah, okay. I see that, my brother. I see that. Islam teaches brotherhood. Therefore, if there's a discord between you and another brother, you don't take knives at each other to stab each other, but we now go to the Imam to settle our differences. I'm like, oh, that's a very valid solution. That's perfect. I like that. Imagine that if black people adopted that into their lives, that would be perfect. I don't really see that. I don't really see that at all. So, hopefully, my black Muslims or my black brothers, yeah, who are coming from like even Hebrew Israelites, if you're a Hebrew Israelite and if you are black Muslim, whatever the case is, yeah, and you really think that your particular system can actually solve the ills and problems that black people are going through, like come together, like let's all link up, put forward your propositions. Like, let's just all deliberate over it. Okay, yeah, sounds good. Here are the pros, here are the cons. All right, cool. If that actually works, let's try to now enforce that within inside of our communities. You know what I mean? Is there something progressive? I like progressive actions. I don't really like talk for the sake of talking. Like, it doesn't make no sense to me. So if you can, please, like, bring solutions. I'm here for that, personally. I'm here for that. What else did I wanted to talk about? So that was that. Then also, what was I seeing? Because, there's always talk about the G circle and stuff like that. What else is there that I've been seeing? That's just got me kind of like, Let me see real quickly. Teach, you checked out my page, I hates myself. Sense so true, can't strike the origin of inbreeding. Islam is haram, and some Muslims have caused enough damage already. Islam isn't answer. Show me a place. Islam is working, So yeah, I hear that as well. So like, the message was sent to the whole world. Like it's like sometimes I wonder, like, are people really listening to what they're saying? Like, yeah, it wasn't just sent to the Arabs, it was sent to the whole world. Like, if it was really sent to the whole world, if really that is the truth, like, man, the man then will be speaking, like, all the languages of the world. You wouldn't have to translate the Quran into a particular language. The language of the Quran would be the language of the entirety of the earth. You know how the Christians were speaking in tongues? And when they were speaking in tongues, they were speaking the languages of all different nations, and all the different nations could actually understand them. If that was truly the case, like the Quran was sent to the whole of mankind, it's like, yeah, there we go, there it is. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder, I should ask people, where in the Quran does it say like, this message was sent to the whole of the world, or the whole of mankind? I should really start asking questions. But I can't even be bothered to actually use my analytical brain, yeah, and critique stuff. I'm just like, okay, yeah. I'll accept what you want to. I accept whatever you're dishing out. I'll accept it as long as you can, give me some solutions along the way as well. So please, I want to hear some solutions, family. I want to hear some solutions. So I'm talking to my Kemetic brothers. Yeah, my Kemetic brothers. If you've got some solutions that can actually solve black people's problems, please, produce it, because I want to hear. I actually want to hear. I particularly think I have a whole heap of solutions that can solve the problem. But unfortunately, we don't have constructive forums where those things can actually come out. Unfortunately, we don't have that. And I'm pleading that everybody, I said it last time on kind of hinted it towards it when I was speaking to Bob the Builder. And we was talking about, problems that was taking place in Sudan. I was like, yeah, talking about Hebrew Israelites, black Muslims, Moors, Nation of Islam, etc. Kemetics, all need to Afro-consciousness, all need to come together, link up, have a forum, have a whatever it's called. You could use all the fanciful terms for it, but just basically coming together in unison, and actually discussing the problems that are facing our communities, plurality, and produce effective policies that can be enforced in those particular districts where the problems are occurring. Like, that's what we really need to do. If we really want to see the change, let us be the change makers. That's me. So hopefully in the near future, as long as it's out in the atmosphere, like something like that can take place. What else was being discussed that I actually wanted to comment on as well? Tribalism, nationalism. I can see, I'm going to speak about it because I can see that a lot of brothers, maybe, I don't see it much from the Christian family at all. I don't really see it much from the Christian family, because I see Christian family don't like, I'm Christian, but I'm also Ghanaian. Yeah, I'm Christian, but I'm also Nigerian. Yeah, I'm Christian, but I'm also Jamaican or Barbadian. You know what I mean? They're like, everybody knows their nationality. It's not even a problem. But it seems as though when it comes to, again, I'm not even sending out no shots. I hope my black Muslim brothers don't feel offended. I'm not even sending out no shots. I'm just trying to be speaking very real to you, as real as possible. But a lot of my black Muslim brothers, not all, we have got the Afro-conscious black Muslims, but a lot of our Muslim brothers, they're like, yeah, I'm a Muslim. My nation is the Ummah, the Muslim Ummah. And, I'm not Jamaican. I'm not this, like, you know, you just completely lose yourself to the religion, basically. And I'm like, you know, yeah, you know, our religion teaches away from tribalism and away from nationalism. And I'm like, really? Like really? What do you mean by that? I don't think you're utilizing terms I think personally you don't actually understand. Like, what do you mean by that? What do you really mean by that? Because I don't think that's the case. I can bring up 100 different scenarios where that's not the case, you know. That's definitely not the case. Like the Prophet, literally, Muhammad, Prophet, peace be upon him, for those who are Muslims, literally said, like, I came, yeah, to teach you monotheism, or teach you that there is one God, and not to worship false gods or other deities. And I taught you Salat, and I taught you Zakat, and I also teach you to strengthen the ties with your kinship. Like, it literally says that. It literally says strengthen ties with kinship. So what does that mean? Strengthening ties with kinship. Strengthening ties with kinship for those people who let me give you a little something actually. Where's those things written? You can find that in Bukhari, you can find that in Tamidi and so forth, where he says, I come here to teach you to strengthen ties with kinship. Strengthening ties with kinship literally means what you're talking about, you know? Literally means about your nation, literally means about your tribes. You should literally be trying to, if you are a Muslim, like, try your very best to strengthen your ties with the black community. That's what you should be doing. I don't get why you want to work against that and say, nope, I'm a Muslim and I cannot be black at the same. You know, the ways there, like, I'm not a black Muslim, I'm just simply a Muslim. Nah, my ninja, like, you need to strengthen your ties with the rest of us. Like, don't care if you're Christian, don't care if you're Jew, don't care if you're atheist or Hebrew and so forth. You should strengthen your ties with other black people, especially if they're coming from the same country as you, same community as you, same social order as you. At least, like, help your own. Charity starts at home. Has to be, because wherever you want to think that you're part of the same ummah and all them things there, bruv, do you know how much travesties are taking place, like in Sudan and you know, all different in Nigeria, like Hausa region or Yoruba regions, all those different regions where you have black Muslim brothers and so forth, yeah? And do you really think that, you know, the media attention or your Muslims really have that much attention going on with your people? Nah, bruv, they'll talk to you day and night about Palestine and Syria and all these other regions, but they will definitely bypass your region 80% of the time. Let me put it as 80% of the time. Let me be fair at least. So come on, family, man. Like, think about your own, man. Help your own. You know, help your own. Please don't get subsumed with this different ideology. Please, like, you know, again, like with you, yep. You're not my brother. You're not my brother. Like, raw, like, strengthen ties with your kin, bruv. Like, you're meant to be strengthening your ties with your brothers. Don't tell me because we're not Muslims that we can't strengthen your ties with us, family. Like, I wonder where you lot get this from. I know you can pull out cherry pick verses from the Quran and so forth, but, like, please, like, allow it, man, allow it. Even your prophet had to strengthen ties, brother. Even put in a verse in there for the Quraysh, you know, literally for his tribe. Literally, don't tell me there. Man, put in a literal surah, a literal chapter in the Quran for his own tribe, the Quraysh, even though they were persecuting him and so forth, you know, literally put it in there to protect the caravan trade. Like, I don't get it. I don't really get it. So, brothers, yeah, please stop dogging. You know, please stop talking negatively about other black people like that. Like, you know, support your own, man. Support your own. You don't have to agree with everything that they're actually putting forward, but at least care for them, man. At least, you know, show you're one with them. You know, like, you jump up in uproar if somebody, you know, says something negative about another Muslim, but you won't jump up in uproar if somebody says something against another black brother. Like, I don't get it. To me, I don't get it. You know. Yes, I must protect my Muslim brothers. Like, I hear you, fam. I hear you, innit? I hear you. And then you're going to start talking like other brothers in the park. El-wala, el-bara. El-wala, el-bara. El-wala, el-bara. And that's the problem. When you start thinking like that, yeah, it is disgusting. You should take away el-wala, el-bara from your mindset. You know why you should take that away from your mindset? Because the vast majority of your brothers, your family, your kin are not Muslims. What do I mean by that? Okay? Go into the Caribbean islands, yeah? Go into the Caribbean islands, okay? Now, if you want to practice al-wala al-bara in the Caribbean islands, then you're going to be in a hell load of problems. What do I mean by that? Okay, it means like loyalty towards the Muslims and or loyalty towards Allah, and then hatred towards what Allah isn't, or non-Muslims and so forth. If you really want to, practice disloyalty or hatred towards non-Muslims, that means, yeah, like you're practicing that. That's why, again, that's why a lot of non-Muslim blacks here don't trust black Muslims. They really don't. Because a lot of them know and hip to the religion and knows what it's about, and be like, fam, you will sell me. You would literally sell me. And how? What do I mean by that? You would not even. I'm not even talking figuratively. You would literally sell me. You know. That's why a lot of us Afro-conscious people, yeah, we are heavy into history, very heavily into history, because we study history, so we don't have to repeat the same travesties that history taught us. You know what I mean? It's there. We realize, like, raw, we learn about Christopher Columbus. You know, we learn about Christopher Columbus, and we know, like, if we can now transport ourselves back into the times of Christopher Columbus, what would we say to our people on the islands of Caribbean? Brother, don't welcome them in. Fling your spears at them hard body. Them ways there. Because we know what's going to take place later on in the future. The same thing here with a lot of these black Muslims, yeah. Sorry to say, I'm not saying all of you are going to be like this, but I'm just simply saying that's why a lot of black Afrocentric people don't trust you guys. I'm going to be really real with you on it. I'm not trying to do anything bad mind. I'm just going to tell you, they studied the annals of history and they realized that, hold on, it was their same black brothers that they viewed as brothers who were Muslims who actually sold them to the I don't even want to say the Arab slave trade. I don't even want to say that, because it's not really the Arab slave trade. It's more like how can I put it? The Asiatic. That's not even a good term. That's not even a good term. The Aryan. The Aryan/Asiatic/Arab slave trade. They knew about that. And they knew how, you guys literally picked them up and sold them to other, people all around the world. They know that. So they don't trust. I'll be real with you. For those of us who have studied history and have an Afrocentric viewpoint, like, I'll be real with you. Again, even with Europeans, we don't actually trust other Europeans to that extent as well. You always find that standoffish mode and so forth. I'm not saying every single one of us is like that, but I'm simply saying that, like, you have to understand where some of us are coming from, because we've studied history. We've seen what happens when, people outside of us, come into our communities and what they've done to us. And we've seen some of us who are part of our communities and what they've done to us. Just like the Hebrew Israelites, yep. They always talk negatively about those dirty, stinking Africans. You know what I mean? It's there. Like, we don't have to agree or disagree with them. I'm just simply giving you a lot of examples why they don't trust, like the Hamites, we hate the Hamites. You know what I mean? It's there, like, because they've seen what's happened in the annals of history, where the same African brothers, yeah, done to their Hebrew black African, they're black Africans, they're both Africans, yeah, but obviously they're going to be a segregation in the mind of, we're Hebrews, because we got shipped off into slavery, and the other ones who were black are there, who shipped us, who actually sold us to the white man, they're the Hamites and so forth. So there's a lot of distrust. So, yeah, man, you have to understand that. And if we who have those Afrocentric views think that way, and we see you guys coming, like, you gotta think to yourself, like, raw, how can I as another black man help to actually dispel those myths? Don't simply just come and then perpetuate those same ideologies, like those segregation mentality. Like, don't do it. Like, if you know this is what they're thinking, then why would you come in with the same attitude? Like, you should come to actually try to, break down the barriers and be like, you know what? I know what our people did in the past, but I don't think like that. But when you start coming with your al-wala, al-bara nonsense here, we're going to be like, we're not going to trust you, because that means your loyalty is to the Ummah. Yeah, the loyalty is to the Ummah. And if now there's a caliphate that was now established and said, go enslave the black people because they're non-Muslims, yeah, we already know, like, we're first on the hit list for you guys. We already know this. Like, you might not know this. You might just be a sleeper cell. Like, you don't know this. I didn't know this was gonna. Wake up. We're in jihad mode. Hey, listen, I catch a joke, allow me, family, allow me. But, yeah, I'm just simply saying, is, what am I actually saying? I have to think about this. Let me see. Diplomat, Kalam L. I'm simply saying that I'm simply let me try to get it right. Let me try to get it right. I'm simply saying is that bear with us, innit? Bear with us. Bear with us. Bear with us. We are actually practicing what you call tribalism, which is or nationalism, which is not really tribalism or nationalism. We're simply practicing nationhood. What does that mean? We're simply realizing that we all have, those of us who are black, especially those of us who are black, we have a common ancestry, we have a common history, and we have a common legacy. And we are trying to unify our people based upon our commonalities. You with me? And we realize that us as a people, all who share this common history and ancestry and currency are in a particular situation. We are all in a current particular situation, okay? And we acknowledge that we have problems. We acknowledge we are literally at the bottom of the barrel. We literally acknowledge that. We don't even need nobody else to tell us those things. We are telling ourselves we have faults and we actually need to fix our faults. I don't even know why anybody would actually want to talk against that. Like, you know, why would you not want to join a nation or join a community that is acknowledging their problems and wanting to find solutions for themselves? I don't even see the problem. I can't even fathom the problem with that. But anyways, yeah. Because, you know, and somehow your religion teaches against that. You know what? I don't really think your religion teaches against that. I think people are corrupting other people's minds who are less educated than them so that they don't join certain things. Because, yeah, I was going to be wearing my 2 flags of my mixed heritage. Bruv, like, listen. When it's cricket time, bruv, and all them things there, bruv, you see them man out with their Pakistani flags. Are they talking about, nope, there's no such thing as nationhood? The only way is there. When they're doing protests in Speaker's Corner for all of these different countries, yeah, you don't see them like waving their flags and having their communal meetings and so forth. I don't get what you're talking about. Sometimes I don't even get what you're talking about. You know what I mean? Is there? Yeah, is there? Yeah, we don't. What's all this about segregation? Segregation, fam. Like, I really wonder, you know. Sometimes I wonder, like, question, can a non-Muslim enter Mecca? Can a non-Muslim enter Mecca? Mba. A non-Muslim cannot enter Mecca. You know what I mean? Is there? They literally cannot enter Mecca. And that's literally a country. That's literally a country. Let's just say literally a country, a city, a country, whatever, man. It's literally that. You know, a group of other people, everybody else, yeah, who are non-Muslims, Christians, Jews, you know, Hindus, literally, it's literally even ethnicities wise, you know, if you're from all these different tribes and different ideologies, you cannot enter that particular city. And nobody's even having qualms about it. You don't hear nobody in uproar. No, that's racist. No, that's fascist. No, that's xenophobic. You know, nobody ain't saying that. Like, okay, cool. Is that what you want? Is that what you want to do? All right, cool. You do your thing. But then when black people come together and say, you know what? We black people have problems and we don't want any help from outsiders. We just want insiders, those of the black nation, to come together, create a wall like China did, around ourselves. And we ourselves want to provide solutions for our problems to better excel ourselves. No, that's racist. No, that's whatever else it is. Sometimes I don't get it. I really don't get it at times, you know. I really don't get it. You Nazis, like, really? I haven't heard any black person now, yeah, or you know what is there, like, I don't hear anybody black person now yet still can like, bro, we're gonna kill other nations or do anything. I've never seen it, you know. I've never seen it where black people have gone out, like, you know, you have the New York terrorist attack as of late, and that's based upon ideology, right? And how many terrorist attacks have been going on around the world? Plenty, right? From all different peoples, right? But in black people, could you just name one terror attack that we've done? Just one. In the name of nationality or nationhood or black power or blacks uniting. I've never, I don't know. I might be late in the game, yeah? I might be late in the game. Or maybe there has been 1 or 2 crazy people that have done something like that. In the whole of, let me think, let's think, 1930s? Let's go into 1914-ish. Let's go back to the time of Marcus Garvey. Marcus Garvey. Let's go back to Noble Drew Ali. Them times there. Noble Drew Ali, Marcus Garvey times. Oh, we could go further back. Booker T. Washington and them man's there. Go further back actually to not Deuce Ali. Well, actually Deuce Ali as well. But let's go further back into W.E. Du Bois. Those times there. Let's go from then to now. Like, how many of those attacks have taken place? I don't know. How many? Okay, let's just say how many lynchings have taken place in the name of that? How many times of castrations taken place? Murders and theft and rape and what? I don't know innit. You lot tell me. I've never seen it. So I don't know why you lot are so scared so much. It behooves me at times. But anyways, I'm talking. What's good though, family? Oh man, I'm just talking. I don't even know. I got. You got the holy soul inside of you. Hey, where's my brother Kufu? I need to read my brother Kufu. Holy soul. Alright, let me go back and read you lot's comments, yeah? Oh man. Okay. Young. Oh man. Alright, cool. Alright, let me see, because I see something about Nelly Fully here. Honestly, for all the solidarity talk, 6 billion humans equals 6 billion religions and opinions on religion. Nelly Fuller Jr. says, to ask a religious person one question, what does your religion tell? Honey, you have a lovely spirit and class about you. Islam. Okay. And sometimes I wonder, like, can we stop fighting with each other in the comment section? Like, it's all good, It's all good. We could all kind of get along. Can't we just get along? Maybe that's just me and my naivety. Israelites are better than the Kemites. Yeah, well, if they are, teach, man, teach. Like, I'm not going to say you're wrong. Just teach me. White people need to protect the Aryan race. This is why folks across the West like, white are not pro. Okay, let me see what's going on. Anything constructive? Please, like, if you got something constructive, tag my name, tag Titans TV, and then let me know. Kalam, the DC sniper. Ooh, okay, the DC sniper. Tell me, what did he do in the name of? Like, 'cause that's interesting. I'm not gonna say that you're wrong or nothing like that. I'm just gonna say that's interesting. Black Panther never attack anyone, See, the Aryans are already dead. Kalam's on a rant. Stop, gang. Let's see. A lot of you lot tuned in, but I'm not seeing anything constructive out here. Like, what's good? Hussein Hassun. What's good? Muslims are better than Islam. Okay. Betty, stop hating on sisters' land. Okay. Teach emotional. Put on this. Okay. Okay. Ira is a mixture of 3 ancient languages you should look into. Okay. Tell them who is the first prayer call in the history of Islam. Okay. The truly inferior will always have to internet. Okay. Okay, here we go. Neil deGrasse Tyson is one of the world's leading scientists and is an African American, but I bet most of you here who care about your community have never heard of him. Oh man, yeah, buddy. Yo, Titans, did you watch the Hebrew Kelly? I did. I did. I've got mixed opinions on that particular debate or that particular thing. I've got mixed opinions to it still. Callum, we need to speak about these coons. They really mad in the head. We listening, brother. Okay. The energy. You lot are funny as hell. Okay, let's see. So someone has tagged me. What do you think about Shamsi saying the terrorists are a deviant called the Khawarij? Okay. Okay, Shamsi saying that the terrorists are a deviant sect called the Khawarij. Okay, the Khawarij. Okay, Khawarij are literally means outsiders, right? He could be right. He could be right. I'm not going to say he's wrong. I'm just simply going to say he could be right. Soon. Like I said before, we cannot move as a people if we do not respect or love one another. The chat room is an example. Exactly. Ha ha. Kiss. Yeah, for real. Like, see, for me, I'm always like, whatever I see sometimes, like Speaker's Corner. I think of Speaker's Corner as a microcosm of the macrocosm. When I look at comment section, I think that it's the microcosm of the macrocosm. Like when you have all the different groups of ideologies coming together and in one space and they're talking and they just show all of that animosity and hatred and vileness against each other. I'm like, raw, really and truly, this is what's going on in the real world. And sometimes the comment section is actually so beautiful because it's a reflection of people's minds or thoughts and not necessarily their speech. Because a lot of people are with other people in the workplace, in college, in universities, as neighbors and so forth, and they will never say certain things that they're saying right now on the comment section. They will never do it. They will never do it. So that's why I personally appreciate the comment section, because I'm starting to get into people's mind. I just love to with your mind, baby. I just want to know what you're thinking, baby. That's all. I want to know what you're thinking. It's such a beautiful thing to find out what people's thoughts are, because when I walk past you, I'm literally listening to your thoughts. I'm listening to them. Like, You're saying all these beautiful words in front of me, to my face. Say it to my face. Saying all these beautiful words to my face here, but in your mind, you're thinking the most filth. So, thank you. Thank you all my commenters, because I really get to know what you lot really thinking. Why do you make freak? Okay. Is the all Muslims live until this day? Yeah. Like, we know Islam has a lot of faults, but let's talk about it, the beauty of Islam. Let's talk about the good things about Islam. Let's do that. I wish we had Muslims on here who can actually say the beautifulness about Islam, but unfortunately, we don't. Actually, no. I challenge all my non-Muslims to say one good thing about Islam. Could we do that? One good thing about Islam. All right, I hear you, honey. I hear you. TV. Why do you make comedic freak? Why do you make comedic freak? I don't understand what you mean. Like, explain yourself. Can you just philosophy the study of random and Jesus, Lord and Savior? Yeah, buddy. We know. This is Raj Singh, my new account. Okay, shouts to you, Raj. Yeah, bro, Betty was going off on honey. Okay. Okay, cool. Teach them not to forget, but to forgive. Let the original sin concept not working. That's my constructive comments. Ooh, teach them not to forget, but to forgive. Powerful. Yeah. Yeah. That's strong right there. Like, always remember, man. Always remember. Like, my Jews always remember the Holocaust, man. My British people, we always remember World War II and I and so forth. Like, we always wearing our poppy fields and all them poppy icons and badges and everything. So we should always remember, man, to forgive. I don't know if we should forgive. What do I mean by that? How do you forgive someone who hasn't asked for your forgiveness? That's the question. Question. I only forgive those people who actually ask my forgiveness or beg my forgiveness. Beg for my forgiveness. You should always. I personally, I don't really care about forgiving like that. I always care about understanding the psychology that was going on in a person's mind to make the decisions that they made. And I better understand them. And once I better understand them, I don't actually hold any animosity or grudge towards them. So it's less of a forgiving. It's more of an understanding why you made the decisions that you made. And I'm like, cool. But then at the end of the day, it's based upon lies or falsehood and ignorance. So therefore, I tend to forgive people based on that, all right? I forgive you for it. Because it's not your fault. It's not your fault, is it? But at the same time, it is your fault. Forgive. That's a key concept, forgiveness. I think we should have a lecture and lesson on forgiveness. Who can give a lecture and lesson on forgiveness? I want my religious and my spiritual communities to come together, man. Give a lesson to us on forgiveness. Because me, I don't know. I don't know if I deal with forgive. I don't even know. I just simply don't hold any grudges. Because I just simply understand where you're coming from. So it's less of a forgiving. But I'll actually have to start thinking about that. Thank you, Pio, because you made my mind work there. So much intelligence. Can I just appreciate how Kalam's face is shining? MashaAllah. Woo! Give thanks, man. Give thanks. R2J isn't serious. Islam has been around for 1400 years. I haven't seen any solutions. Whew. Nah, man, that's a lie, man. Like, come on, we can speak positively about Islam. I do personally think there are quite a lot of solutions in Islam. Let me just give one, like zakat, charity. I know it's not nothing that, you know, the rest of the world doesn't do already, but it is something that's positive. It's given to charity, given to people who are actually needy, the orphans, given to people who are elderly, given to people who can't have enough money. Like zakat, charity, that's a very good thing. Like it's a nice thing. There is a solution there, you know. So if, for example, us as black people can actually enforce charity, and we gather up a pot, just like Marcus Garvey did back in the day, where we actually can gather up a pot, figuratively speaking, and we give a certain percentage of our money. I think Islam does 2.5% over the period of the year. Yeah, but let's just say every single month we gave 2.5% in charity to different organizations. Okay, we split up just 2.5%. You know, imagine when you go to church, you gotta give a whole tithe 10%, but let's just say 2.5%, and you can break that up into different accounts. Let's just say I want to give, you know, out of my 2.5%, I want to give some money to the media organizations. You know, there's a lot of media organizations out there that are doing things for the black community, in the black community. Let's just put it there, like media. Number one, where can I spend my money in media? Like, whose organization can I donate to? Boom. Then we have things such as social organizations. Boom. Then we got businesses, because really media is ruled by the organization or the businesses. So which organization can I actually invest in to better support them, so they can better support the media that can actually cause and affect change on a social stratosphere? Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see that little triangle that I just did there? I don't know if you look caught it, but you should peep game on it. But anyways, yeah, so I'm not just talking about media as in you know, my YouTube channel, for example, in here, hey, donate baby, donate, but also like you got The Voice, you got newspapers, you got magazines, and one of the things there that's actually doing something constructive. But anyways, yeah, and then they can actually, now you do that little triangle, because the business, once your businesses help the media helps the society. So the social organizations, those who are dealing with like youth clubs, those dealing with you know, gun prevention, knife prevention, crimes and so forth, you know, what's underage pregnancies, all the things there. Like, you should be like, just donate some money, like help out all these 3 different organizations, and that little triangle will keep on better helping the community on the whole. You know the way is there. You know the way is there. If you put some money into a business, the business can now, how can I put it? Employ other people, and those businesses are employing other black people or people who are, you know, socially not as high as others. Then, you know, you're helping out your whole community as a whole by doing that. When you're helping out the social aspect, you're helping out the whole community as a whole, because there's going to be less crime to affect the businesses, and the businesses are going to be able to prosper, and the media as well will be able to prosper, okay, and feed back into all of the 3 things, because the media is going to help, you know, boost the organizations, and it's also going to help to boost the social problems that's going on. See the way is there? Oh, come on. You know what? Sometimes I'm a genius, you know. I'm a genius. Kalam is a genius. You know what? I think I let my degrees go to waste. I actually do let my degrees go to waste. What do I mean by that? I spend my time talking the most of craps to a whole list of people that don't actually appreciate it. You know what I mean? Is there? Oh gosh. I'm joking. Anyways, Jesus Lord, time for once, Islam originally started as an apocalyptic sect, according to your learning. Yeah. Can I be able to? Okay, that very begins. That's a very good question. Let me repeat that again. Was Islam originally started as an apocalyptic sect, according to your learning? I would say, okay, I haven't actually pursued that question, but as far as I have seen in terms of my learning and research and so forth, yes, quite clearly so. There was a lot of things taking place during, you know, the Romans, the Jews, and Christians at that time. There's a lot of things going on, and they was literally expecting a Messiah to appear during that time frame, and they literally expected it to be the end of the world. Like, that was like the whole spirit or energy that was being pervaded during that time span. You will even find a lot of apocalyptic texts written literally during that 7th century. A lot of apocalyptic texts that was taking place. So it was, according to my learning. I could Yeah. Apocalypse of Zerubbabel is another text that was said to be written during that time frame. Check that out. Check that out still. Then you have the Behira, Apocalypse of Behira as well. Check that out as well. Check that out. Yeah, some good text to go into and watch. Islam was relevant 1500 years ago. It's not for present times. It's outdated. I hear you. Yahshua is Lord. Yep. Sharia law, if for evil. Okay. Black people liberating themselves from the mental slavery of Eurocentric philosophy and elevating themselves on a socio-economic level is the solution to black people's problems. Well, goddamn. It's not my fault that you're more articulate than me. It's really not my fault because you said it and you literally. I'm gonna repeat that, okay? Because that was spot on. Man, like Uhuru. Black people liberating themselves from the mental slavery of Eurocentric philosophy and elevating themselves on a socio-economic level is the solution to black people's problems. I think that is definitely one solution. It definitely is. There is much more to that, but there is definitely one solution. So much intelligence. Can I just appreciate how? Yeah. I think I read that. But no man wants a bitter person who hates on her race. Okay, I think I've seen this already. The first call. Okay, the first call to prayer was a black person freed by Prophet Muhammad. Read the Quran first before you start spreading lies. Okay. Well, first of all, that is not actually in the Quran. Just to put it out there, family. Just to put it out there, that is not in the Quran. IFC gamer, it's not in the Quran, okay? And I hear you. I hear your sentiment. The first call to prayer was a black person. I hear it, man. And Bilal is like the token black guy, isn't he? He's a token black guy. Most Muslims can't even name another black person outside of Bilal. Satan better reads Nietzsche than the Quran. Most cry about slavery but show slave morals on a daily basis. Go on. You know about Nietzsche, by Mr. Internet. What you know about Nietzsche? Jesus, I'm blown here. Who did Moses talk to on the mountain? Yahweh. I hope that your ladies can sort out your issues. Find a comment. Okay, comment section. Let me know a year ago and the orange man would win the election. First call to prayer. Okay. Let me just see. I'm trying to get through all of this real quickly. Don't think. Kalam, are you religious, Hindu or incarnate? Man gives me joke, you know. Kalam, are you religious, Hindu or Islam or an Egyptian god incarnate? Oh gosh, I'm all. Sorry, I'm Christian. Sorry, I'm not Christian anymore. Like SLM TV, what's good? Kimo Ben Yisrael, what? Betty in the building, big. Okay, let me keep quiet with all your stuffs. Then Islam took some of my brethren off the road. Yeah, shouts to that. See, this is what I'm saying. That there, you know, someone just said Islam took some of my brethren off the road. That's perfect. Like now, what we should do is get those brothers who were actually on the roadside. I'm on the roadside. Who was on the roadside? And what about Islam got them off the road? You know, what about it? That's what we really need to be talking is the solutions. Like, who cares? Like, sorry to say this here, but who cares about your religion? I don't care that much. I don't care. Okay, and of course I'm going to be misquoted in it. But anyways, who cares? Who cares about your religion and you know what shoe size was Muhammad or Jesus? Like who cares about that? I don't care. If we're actually talking things progressive, you know, we can always do the debates and argue about like minute points, like just to, you know, for the intellectual sake. But for the sake of morality and the sake of community, like let's leave all that aside and let's actually talk about the solutions that, you know, if you want to go from a religious basis, let's talk about the solutions that your religion has. Like, what about Islam got your brothers from the road? Like, what about it? You know, I could think of a few things. For example, you know, on the roadside, you literally have a family, a bond, you know, man them. we wouldn't even. I don't even know. Did we even consider ourselves a gangs? No, we didn't even. I don't think we considered ourselves our gangs. That was just our extended family. When there was no father figure around, the man them acted in the role as a communal father who would actually guide us. Like, in ways, they're literally the whole crew, the whole gang. Let's just say the gang. The crew. Let me say the whole crew acted as your father, where you didn't have a brother, or where you might not even where some of us lacked brothers, or where some of us had brothers. Like the crew itself was our brothers. Ways they were always our extended families, where we may lacked the mother figure within inside of the group, where our mothers maybe have worked in like two jobs. Like, we can at least go to somebody's mother's house and we could actually get food. We could get food when them times it's hard out there. Like, we can get food from somebody's mother. Like literally the gang, or whatever you want to call it, was our family. When he's there, like, it provided us shelter and protection and all those things there. And I guess, for example, so I'm always trying to speak positively. So I guess Islam can substitute that in terms of the brotherhood of Islam, or Muslims, basically. Like, when you all come together, like, a family that prays together stays together. So that gang, if you all converted at the same time, or convert together, or converted separately but are together, that now strengthens your bonds of friendship, familyhood, and so forth, because you're all together. When you go to the masjid, I used to love going to masjid, bruv. Me, I'm a hungry belly. Like, it's like every single time I went masjid, bruv, my name was like, yeah, fam, I'm going to masjid with you, bruv. Because every time we go, yeah, we always get some lamb. We always get some food. We always get some. I remember they used to have them some strawberry milk, bruv. I even know the milk was strawberry somehow. Whatever it was. We always got something. Like, so there was always food there. Always there. So it's now acting as a family basis where we can actually go to commune and get away from the ills of the roadside. So that is a solution right there. So let's just say, for example, can we now create a house, okay, or a building, okay, for other black people and people. See, we can say black people, but let's just see people who are deprived, because we can open up, because we have, the Turkish man them, certain Turkish man them, certain like Polish man them, certain Asian man them. Like, we grew up in multicultural Britain, where like everybody's like your family, your friends, all your brethren are all your family, to be honest with you. And we don't really, like, I don't know. When I grew up, I never grew up with this whole race ideology. I never did. Am I lying? I'm lying, innit? I'm lying. I'm actually going to tell you I'm lying. But it wasn't so much importance. There was no such importance on it, because, you have your mixed race brethren, you have your white brethren, you have your Asian brethren, we always on the road together. Like, we all rode. Like, we never really viewed, we know clearly there is a difference between us, but we all viewed each other like, yeah, my brother, same way. So, like, if we can now create a building where people can literally go and do something in unison with each other, choose something to do in unison together. If you're not into religion, you don't like praying, choose something else. Like, we can all go gym together then. Like, make sure there's a gym there. Every man can go gym together. Let's create, table tennis. Like, oh yeah, like a youth club. Like, create something like that where everybody can come together in unison, yeah? And we can eat food together. That would be perfect. And everybody inside of that building is now considered your brother. That's something perfect. That's a solution that Islam could give to black people. Why am I doing Islam's job for itself? I don't know. But anyway, they are very devout, and their commitment to their religion is praying, fasting, etc. is admirable. Yeah, there you go. We can speak positivity, man. Islam teaches you about manners, about respecting your parents, forbid suicide, helping animals, save nature, defend yourself, not steal, not cheat, and more. There you go, man. We can talk positive, man. Let's talk positive. It's too easy. It's too easy to talk negative. Like, it's too easy. I can speak negativity all day long. Like, I could do that all day long. I don't get to now. I want to grow, people. Let us grow together. Never forget the slave trade. Yeah, never forget the slave trade. Never. Both the Arab slave trade and the European slave trade. Never forget that. All right. Okay, Islam teaches you about man. Okay, you've given that a really good question, Cal. Read out new comments. I'm trying. Never forgive and surely never forget. Yeah. See, the forgiving one, we have to do a lecture on that one. But definitely forgetting, I don't even know how you can forget. I like that Islam teaches to help unfortunate widows. There you go. That's something positive. Blacks are the only people I know that have the mercy that is due to God, period. True. True. Let's see. Let's see. We are Muslims. Forgive to be rewarded. We as Muslims forgive to be rewarded. Yeah, yeah. See, some people need that. Some people need that. I personally, I detest it. I'm speak. Oh, my data is almost running out, bro. See, me personally, I detest that particular element that that it teaches. You know, like do things to be rewarded, rather than just doing it for the sake of actually doing it. You know, ways there, like maybe that's my Christianic teaching inside of me that teaches me that, right, give with your right hand and don't let your left hand know. You know, them ways there, like. So I'm not even trying to give to be rewarded. I'm just giving out the sake of my own heart and love. But I guess some people need the how can I put it, the, you know, in human resources, what do we learn? Human organizational behavior. We learn about, this is also part of psychology as well. We learn about the stick and the carrot. So some people actually need a stick, or sorry, need a carrot. Like, do this and then you get the reward. You know, some people need that. Some people need the stick, like the fear factor of getting beaten, to actually do something. And there's some of us who are the leaders or the managers that are in that position. We don't need both. We don't need either the stick or the carrot. You know, but we know how to utilize and wield and hold the stick and the carrot. We don't need that for our own motivational propelling factor. We don't need that. We just do it for the sake of, that's what we want to do. That's what we will to do. But hopefully, yeah, I hear you. I'm just getting off topic. Allow me, because I'm thinking. Yeah, some teaches you to love your mother and father. That's beautiful. Some teaches you manners like saying sorry after blowing people off stuff. You're wrong for that one. You're wrong for that one. I have to earn the forgiveness, but you are the only one to decide. Yeah. Yeah, I have to earn the forgiveness. Well, I don't know about you. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what you did, but yeah. Yeah, like somebody, they have to earn the forgiveness. Like, yeah, the Matic teachings, like literally, yeah, you have to literally earn your forgiveness. You know, you have to buy your way back. You have to buy your way back, to be honest with you. And I don't mean literally just like money wise, but you, like, if you've done something wrong, like try to make it right. Don't just simply, you know, man, it was like, man, done you something mad. Like, I see it all week, every week long. You something mad, and then next week come like, oh, sorry for that. Shake my hand, shake my hand, shake my hand. I'm sorry. Well, you're not gonna shake my hand, fam. Well, I'm trying to say sorry. No. Be sorry. Be sorry. The only way is there. Don't say sorry. Be sorry. Like, it's hard to teach people to be good instead of being bad. Don't need a book for that. That's right. No, teaches you about manners, but that's the hard fun if when we're not one victim. Okay, let me see this. Titan CV. Hard for me to tell a victim to forgive when you were not the one victimized. That's right. That's right. That's right. It's hard for me to tell a victim to forgive. Yeah, bruv. I would never tell no man to forgive, bruv. No man to forgive. Forget. I mean, never forgive. I mean, like, never forget. It's your choice to forgive if somebody asks you to forgive. But I would always implore you to understand the factors that made a person do what they did. Okay, or compel the person to do what they did. Apparently, holding grudges is bad for you. Okay, 2, you need a book to tell you what's good and nope. You don't need no good book to tell you what's good and what's right and wrong. Let's all appreciate. Okay, man is really not original. Attention. Okay, everyone is meant to get this. Okay, I'm just trying to get to the end of all your messages so I can go away and speak to the medicine man and tell him let's do a show. Yeah, people, where's the like at? Why are you not liking, baby? Like, you got over 80 people. There's been over like 300 people that's been tuning in and out. Yeah, but like, come on, man. And y'all ain't even hitting the like button. Only 34 likes. This is what I'm saying. Where's the love at, man? Kalam, we cannot save all the bad people. Okay. Let me read that one, people. It's a waste of time. We only need the best 20%. The rest can be sacrificed. Stop being so human. Hey, 1979 or 1979. Yeah, I like you, know. I like you, my brother. I really do. No lie. You made me laugh. Aspect will be saying something completely different to you on that one though. Does Islam teach that God punishes many for the acts of a few? Will God punish all the Dutch for drawing one illustrator? What is Kemet? Kalam are you? Amun Ra incarnate. But he came back to okay, I need to stop read. I need to read before I read out people's stuff. Kalam, what's your views of the Lord Jesus Christ? My views on the Lord Jesus Christ is that he's the Lord Jesus Christ, and whoever chooses to follow him properly will have salvation and eternal life. That's my view. It's true that okay, let me read this. It's true. Just have a look at the media reports on the black Americans in prison who are converting to Islam in crowds. Believe it or not, they have realized the solution. Okay, if you say so. But what is the solution? Like, a lot of people give me these like airy-fairy stories. I'm not no disrespect on you, but like, give me the solution. Give me the solution, please. Yeah, TDS Dave, you know, you're clocking onto my words strong, aren't you? Teachers on the yeah, okay. Let's get into this, baby boy. There are two solutions. Either we can protest money completely, or we start getting some. Me personally, I'm on the grind for it back. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. Get your money up. We are also fast for 30 days in Ramadan to remember the poor people, and we also scripture. What's going on, Ezra? Let me just see. Okay. You know, really just messaging away, you know. Okay, remember to tag Titans TV, yeah? So I can just get your message and read it out. I'm scrolling past everything now. Do you believe that forgiveness... oh yeah, my brother. Do you believe that forgiveness is more about you freeing yourself rather than forgiving someone who offended you? Strong. Victor Vega. That's strong. I'm going to read it out as it says the question, but I'm going to read it out as the answer though in a minute. Do you believe that forgiveness is more about you freeing yourself rather than forgiving someone who offended you? Forgiveness, let me read out as that statement now. Forgiveness is about freeing yourself. Powerful. Powerful, you know. Powerful. Do you know how powerful that is, you know? Do you know how powerful that is? God damn. I don't think you don't know how powerful that is. Maybe next time. Maybe next time we'll actually break. Let me see if I can screenshot that. Let me see if I can screenshot that. Let me screenshot that. Screenshot, good, because we need to break that down next time around still. Let me see. I believe the Christian contradicting Arabia and Islam birth was keen on Apocrypha and non-orthodox dogma. Yep, you are correct. Let me see, 1741. Let's see, how long ago is 1741? Rah, that was like 15 minutes ago. I'm reading comments from 15 minutes ago. Jeez. All right, let me try to quickly go through these quickly then. I'm only going to read what's tagged or looks like it's long. Okay. Okay, Kalam, yeah. Yep, whenever Shahada collectors approach brothers, Bilal is the first person mentioned. Yep, Times TV. What if the so-called betrayal by the Jewish tribes did not happen? Would Muslims be praying to Jerusalem instead of Mecca? Good question. I'm trying to shut down. Okay. 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 And 1745. Do you think Gang Ummah are compatible with classical liberal values? Do you think Gang Ummah are compatible with classical liberal values? I don't know. I don't know what gang. Do you think gang? I don't know what you mean by that. Sorry, I don't know. Times TV. The problem with mass organized religion will always be that the few who argue humanity can be found in all life will always be looked at an enemy to humankind or people of similar. Jeez, I've been out here for like an hour, you know. God damn. Let me see if I can get to enter this. Christianity is man-made culture. Okay, next. Okay, let me actually make noise while I'm talking. Well, whilst I'm reading, because otherwise it's gonna be looking weird the way I'm just looking into the screen. Okay, Bigger Valley. Let me see what you gonna say. Who is a pro-black activist with a channel about black love? Okay, all right. Yeah, that's why I should really. So you should really read before I actually read out loud. Okay. Oh no, hold on. We have AR23 here. TDS Dave, for me, it's all about good and bad. We was not born bad. We make bad choices. Too many have died who I have walked with in the streets. It's the same game but new players. Powerful. Okay. Positivity is key. Jeez, how far now? I'm on 51. Okay, so I'm 8 minutes behind. Let's see if I can get through all of this so I can shut off. From now on, I have to watch Titans, not live or not live all love. Kalam, I will catch up later, so I can't be in these chats. Yeah, I hear you. Kalam, I'm a firm Muslim, and I don't agree with those people calling you a snake or disingenuous. I hope you forgive us Muslims. All love, brother. Yeah, don't worry, family. Don't worry. I just understand the psychosis. It's cool. Into the tense, who decides whether you live or not? Does man have that power? Tennis TV, who decides whether you live or I live or die? Does man have that power? Yeah, certain men literally have that power, you know. Certain men literally do. Man like Skeeter McGeeter says white powder. I don't know if he's going to say white power, but he's got white powder there. Let's see. Okay. Man like Jehuti. Jeez. It's a there you go. So yeah. I'm thinking I'm near the end, baby. Oh my gosh, we got Kingdom Harbinger Ministries. Oh man like you know. Let's see what he's got to say. What solution do you propose to Africans in diaspora to combat white supremacy? Jeez. Oh man. Okay. What solutions do you propose to Africans in the diaspora to combat white supremacy? That's a good question. Very, very good questions. First of all, a lot of Africans don't even realize that they're Africans, but that's another subject. Full stop. But yeah, what we can actually do is number one is awareness. Awareness is first, right? Consciousness, awareness. That's the first step. We literally need to acknowledge the fact that we are in a white supremacist system. We literally need to realize that a lot of us are sleeping. We're literally the walking dead. We don't even realize this. We're just zombies. You know, you have something called the Johari window, which literally states, you know, basically, I know that I don't know. I know that I do know, or I don't know that I do know, or I don't know that I don't know. You're always there. So a lot of people are simply don't knowing that they don't know, or simply don't know that they know that they're in this white supremacist organization and system. So a lot of people need to be educated, need to learn about white supremacy. What is white supremacy? What is racism? And all them things there. And we don't actually have that. So the first step is to learn. Now, in order to actually learn, Africans in diaspora to combat white supremacy. So in order to learn, okay, we need that learning and education on a mass scale. So that means, yet again, we need to come together as a community, as a whole, to enforce policies. Okay, enforce policies. How do we enforce policies? We can enforce policies, number one, by actually going into the school boards and speaking to the head of the Ministry of Education, to actually teach about white supremacy literally on a national scales in schools. If we can do that, the whole of the nation of the UK, the US, the European schools and so forth will be forced, okay, or compelled or propelled to actually learn about white supremacy, and that we are currently under white supremacy. And how do we best battle and affect the negative effects of white supremacy, and acknowledging that a lot of us have racism in us. I love my brother Raj, you know, my brother Raj is so real. A lot of people don't actually understand Raj, you know, because Raj just speaks the realness. Like, he says, yeah, there's something called nigrophobia, even amongst us in Asians and so forth. Like, he literally acknowledges people like, oh, why are you saying this for? Like, no, I acknowledge that there is a problem. There's a problem with my own community. And there's a problem with me as a person growing up and the way I view the world. Like even me, I might have like, the most, like I'm not even racist, or I'm not even, I don't know, what's the word, xenophobic, or whatever the terminologies are, yeah. But when sometimes I'm like, oh, oof. You see them Muslims there, yeah, with a big long beard, yeah, with a rucksack on their back here. I'm like, oof, fam, I don't even know if I want to sit next to you. And I'm like, raw. And I clock that. And I be like, yo, look how the media has gotten into my mind, yeah, where I'm actually looking at another human being, yeah, as potentially could be a terrorist. Like, imagine that. That's how much they affected me. Or, when you're walking on the streets and you see a gang of black boys, yeah, with the hoods up, bruv, yeah, and they're just walking past and talking, yeah, and you're like, whew, fam, you never know, you never, the ways you have them little thoughts in your head, yeah, because of the way that the media has actually pushed a particular idea into your mind, like, and you thinking that way, you're reacting that way. So first of all, you need to come to the acknowledgement that the media and the system that's pervading and the culture is literally teaching you this. You need to acknowledge that. So my community is thinking this way. Then you need to acknowledge the fact that you yourself are thinking this way. And then you now need to actually, once you've gotten the awareness of knowing that, how do you best battle these negative effects on you yourself, your community, and the system itself? How do we change the system? So first of all, you need to learn how to change yourself. You now need to change the community, and then you need to now change the pervading system itself. So in a nutshell is education. And if we can enforce that on a mass scale, and then also come up with a critical analysis of the problem and provide solutions to the problem on multi-level scales, meaning the micro and the macro, then we will be able to change the pervading culture and culture itself by literally changing it from the top down and from the bottom up. That's my answer to that question. I hope it was concise. I hope. Okay, let me keep on reading. Oh, no, my teachers. Let's go. Titans TV was Mohammed. Listen, again, I should really vet. I'm just reading these questions real quickly. Yeah, I should really start vetting them. Let's see. I want to be on a show when it's talking about forgiveness. Yeah, definitely. Speed. Yeah, trust me, proper. Yeah, speed reading. Basically, somebody asked, and I'm just reading stuff up without actually saying it out loud. Yeah, like people like. Okay. What did I miss? Man like Marquise. Jeez. That's like certain faces, yeah. I love when they pop up, I really do. No homo. Everything is everything. That other face, I love pop. When I see certain faces pop up, I'm like, yeah. Brothers are in here. The sisters are in here. Kalam, you need to play Assassin's Creed Origins all set in. I know. Listen, I know. Listen, I was on, yeah. Quickly, I was watching like half an hour of them literally talking about it and just going through and playing it, and I was like, yo, I love this Assassin's Creed. Unfortunately, my PlayStation, I gave it away. I literally gave away my PlayStation. I gave it away. Imagine that. So I don't even have a PlayStation again to actually play these games. You need to talk about it. Playing Assassin's Creed is full of Kemet stuff. I know. Kemet is coming. Kemet is coming, baby. It's coming, baby. Okay. Muslims won't even admit Prophet Muhammad was a black man. Bro, don't say that too loud. You might get killed for that. Where the hell is the tight? I know it's tight for real. Okay. Okay, Times TV. Thanks, bro. There was a half black Sikh sister at the G Circle. Her Sikh mom was made an outskirt for marrying a black man. Unfortunately, this is what's going on. Okay, let me read this one actually. You tag my name though. I know you got Kalam in there, but tag my name. Problem in my community, we handle them though always will be hate until we know we are one, or that one thing that ties us all together. Hate will always be from your own community. A prophet has no honor in his hometown. So real, man. So real. Like, it will always, the hate that cuts the deepest, is from your own people. Man, like Jonah Hyatt, where you been, G? Peace to you, King. Where you been, though? Man, like Sarah Garvey. Oh, man. Robinson. You cannot tackle an issue unless you admit there is one. I acknowledge my issues and have tackled the head on about black stereotypes. Shouts to man like Raj Singh still. Just tuned in. Man like Ultra Funky. What you saying? You only just tuned in? Yeah. Let's see. AR 23. Kalam had two good talk on black Muslims, and the chat had been going wild. Sorry to see the protector. Yep. Helen. Man like Anonymous saying. The reason wrote to Janet was on the G circle. Okay. Okay, let's see. How close am I? It's 8:07. Let me see. How close am I? Oh, 2 minutes out. Okay, I'm 2 minutes out. That means I can almost shut it down. Oh, man. Somebody got it. Yay. I've been talking for too long. Gang, 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 gang. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay. Yeah. You've been good, my brother. Yeah, trust me, I've been nice. Yeah, even tonight, we're most probably gonna be touching on some of the stuff like Harry Singh's been brought up. So hopefully you're gonna have some good conversations today. So, family, I've reached the end. I'm literally up to date right now. I can see all your comments like literally popping, hard body popping through. So what I'm going to say to you guys, I'm going to be it's been 1 hour and 10 minutes, so I need to sign out ASAP. Thanks to everybody who's watching right now, 85 people plus. Yeah, shouts to you. Hit up the like button, man. Even share the link, all sorts. Did you notice how all those peace and loving Muslims just turned on you once you stopped allowing them to just preach instead of being challenged on their sacred books? Leon. Anyways, I'm telling you need to go. What a pathetic way to recruit and brainwash people to go to your fascist ideological. Okay, remember, I'm trying to speak positive. I'm trying to speak positive things into the atmosphere. So, yeah, I'm actually gonna keep it moving. So thank you guys for actually tuning in and hitting the like button, even sharing it as well. Again, tonight, hopefully, we're gonna be doing a show. We're gonna be doing a show tonight. Okay, and yeah, please, you guys tune in. And it should be around, like, what's time now? Okay, it's 8:11. Might be like 9:30 now. Might be about 9:30. We're going to do a show. So please, if you lot are all here right now, please tune in a little bit later on. If there's no show popping up, and it's coming to like 9 something, you don't need to holler at me like, yo, Kel, you promised us a show. Why is there no show? Like, bing, 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 bing. Like, hit me up on Google Plus. Yeah, hit me up everywhere you can and let me know, like, yo, we need a show. Because I know me, I'm going to go home and eat some food. You know what I mean? Some nice little jollof rice, some little chicken, some plantain. Let me think, what do I need to go and buy as well? I need to go and buy a little something else. What might need to go and buy? Anyways, yeah, I'm going to go some salad, some avocado with some tomatoes, some lettuce, some cucumbers there, some beetroot on top, all mixed together nicely. Sprinkle a little bit of salt on top, a little side dressing. Yeah, nicely. Hey, I'm going to eat nice. Yeah, trust me, I'm going to eat nice. As soon as I get... So you know what? The itis might just kick in. So before the itis kicks in, holler at me, let me know, like, Rock, how you promised us a show. So please get the show popping. All right. Anyway, family, I'm signing out right now. Peace and love.